Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Everybody, welcome back into Northland Basketball. We welcome you back to Blue Ridge High School for tonight's broadcast of Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Before we get this boys' game underway, it's time to hear Lainey Lupe, Miss Indian Arizona, currently as she brings the national anthem. Welcome back, everybody, to Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless and some great partners like Holbrook Family Dentistry. They serve the I-40 area, Holbrook to Winslow, east of Holbrook, as well as north of I-40 on the Navajo Nation. Many of their customers, many of their patients trust Holbrook Family Dentistry. Located where else but Holbrook, right? Drop in and see Dr. Jason Lyman and his partners. Three great dentists serving you at Holbrook Family Dentistry. After on the floor, they're going to announce the starters for this one. We're going to let them do that.
Number 1, Texas James. Number 3, Brent Aday. Number 10, Omer Fall. Number 12, Chauncey Newhall. And number 23, Ty Gasoni. Coached by Kyle Goslish. Now, time to introduce to you your Blue Ridge starters. Number 3, Jason Bonvitor. Number 5, Branson McKay. Number 13, Caleb Meek. Number 20, Orlando Cruz. And 24, Ralph Dominguez. Head coached by Kirby Elkins. At number 55, David Lee. Tonight's games officiated by Quinn Ashton, Paul Hancock, and Scotty Tuhati Baker.
Underway at Blue Ridge High School, tonight's broadcast of Northland basketball is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. The Yellow Jackets control first, and Jason Bonito strikes first with the big three. Bonito gives the Yellow Jackets an opening lead, 3-0, as we get 30 seconds into this first quarter. And the Falcons take over the basketball. And a steal. And a basket. What a defensive play by Ralph Dominguez. He read the pass all the way, picked it up, took it in. And it's quickly 5-0 Blue Ridge in front of the Alchesay Falcons, who throw the ball away. Good defense. I think that was Dominguez who came out with another good defensive play early on a couple of early Falcon possessions. Dominguez at the top of the key. Feeds it to the corner. Caleb Mink on the drive. Caleb muscles it up, and the shot is good for Caleb and company. And that forces a Kyle Goklish timeout for the Alchesay Falcons. Coach Goklish is back, everybody, and I love seeing it. 7-0. 7-0 the lead for Blue Ridge. And we'll take a 30-second timeout, everybody. Stand by. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Great start for the Blue Ridge boys as they jump out to a 7-0 lead, and they've gotten three different guys involved early in their offense. Caleb Mink, the last guy. The first shot fired was Jason Bonito, a three-pointer. Sandwiched in between was Ralph Dominguez with that great defensive play that he turned into quick points. Falcons struggling to get a shot away, and they will, as well as a foul. And the guy that committed the foul is Ralph Dominguez. That will be a shooting foul. Going to the line is Ty Gashoni. Gashoni starts the game tonight for the Falcons along with Brett Kosey. Also in the lineup is Homer Fall. This shot is no good for Gashoni. Also for the Falcons in the starting lineup, Jeremiah Lavender and Chauncey Newhall. Both foul shots missed the mark. And up the floor, Branson Begay had the ball for a moment, and he got it knocked out of his hands. Good defense, Falcons. Pull-up three on the way. That one is no good out there. Shot missed by Lavender. And the rebound is in the hands of Caleb Mink. The Yellow Jackets running. And they'll get it. Actually, well, knocked out of bounds, knocked out of the hands of Aureliano Cruz. Begay to throw it in. He looks, and he has it into Dominguez, way out on top. Off to Bonito. Jason trying to go to the basket, crosses over, then dishes to the corner. Caleb Mink missed the three-point try. And it's picked up by Lavender. Falcons have it. Still looking for their first points. A little better than 2 minutes into the first quarter. Chauncey Newhall now on the right angle is Ty Gashoni. Gives it up to Jeremiah Lavender. Looks for the screen. Pass is tipped. It's loose. And it's eventually controlled by the Yellow Jackets. Aureliano Cruz is the guy that came away with it. And then the Falcons let one fly from downtown. Newhall couldn't connect on that. And it's Branson Begay with the basketball. Begay brings it across and into the corner for a three-point try. Jason Bonito's shot no good out there. 7-0, Blue Ridge in front. Yellow Jackets scored their 7 pretty quick, and now they've cooled off some. Falcons been cool all night long, and not the kind of cool you want. That drive not going to produce it. Shot missed there by Ty Gashoni. Rebound, Jackets throw a long pass, and Branson Begay lays it in for his first points of the game. 9-0 Yellow Jacket lead. 4 different Jackets in the scoring column. Gashoni tries to feed it inside. Caleb Mink gets a hand and knocks away the pass intended for Homer Fall, and that's another Yellow Jacket defensive play that gives them an opportunity. Jump shot no good inside the free throw line. No good there for Bonito. And it's rebounded by the Falcons. Lavender. He's going to get the ball back up the floor on the left angle. Bonito steps out defensively on him. Kind of a matchup zone look defensively for the Yellow Jackets right now. Cross-court pass, Ty Gashoni. He goes baseline, cut off, and he throws one wildly that is stolen by Aureliano Cruz. Cruz brings it across. Yellow Jackets in control for their first-year head coach. Kirby Elkins is taking over this program, and boy, he's doing a great job with it this year. There's something about this team. It seems to have a lot more. Toughness, heart, aggressiveness. Here they go, run up the floor, and the Yellow Jackets have more points. Aureliano Cruz scores the points, and the Falcons, they've got to stop this groundswell somehow. They're down 11-0. They call another timeout, so we'll take another timeout here on our broadcast of Northland basketball, everybody. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
11-0, that's the Yellow Jacket lead. The Falcons have to call their second timeout, so that leaves them with 3 in the game. Blue Ridge playing aggressive, playing fast, hitting shots, building a lead. Falcons shot no good. Rebound, Alchesay. Boy, Jason Bonito, very handsy out there, knocks it away, causes the steal. Caleb Mink feeds him up the floor. Bonito tried to go reverse lay-in, and he gets it slapped out of bounds. The guy that defensively did the trick there was Jeremiah Lavender, knocked it out. Falcons set their defense, and the Yellow Jackets get set to throw it in. And we'll get it into Dominguez, to Begay, who will dribble out of the corner and bring it to the top of the key. Bonito gets his hands on the ball from the left angle, missed that three-point try, and the rebound is tipped into the hands of Texas Jones. Texas Jones out there in the lineup for the Falcons. He started the game and returns to the lineup. And Brett Kosei is also in the game, and Brett just gave the ball up. Jackets steal it. Wide open for a 3. No good for Caleb Mink. Well, this Yellow Jackets team, it's like night and day from last year. These guys are There is so much. There's a lot of chemistry in this group. And there is, they are so fast.
Number 5 for Alchesay, Frankie Lee.
It's fun to watch them. It's my second look at them. I got to see them play the Chinle Wildcats earlier, and they beat Chinle at the Wildcat Den. Impressive. They're coming off a recent win over the Coolidge Bears. How about this Yellow Jacket team playing so well? Give them a lot of credit. They're not the biggest team out there, but they're looking good. Made that shot tough. And then an offensive foul called on the Falcons as they tried to battle for a rebound. Brett Kosey picks up his first foul of the game. This game here, kind of like the girls' game, there wasn't a lot of fouls called. There was a handful sprinkled in the fourth quarter, but not a ton. Not a ton. They might have whistled 7 fouls in that fourth quarter, something like that. I think this officiating crew has done a great job all night long tonight. It's a little bit different. Paul Hancock was on the crew for the girls' game. He has been replaced here in the boys' game.
Michigan!
So 2/3 of the crew remains. And I just like when they let the kids play. Obviously, you got to call the obvious stuff. And when it's too much of the non-obvious stuff, that's when you start to get right what we call that ticky-tack. You're gonna like that, right? There's a nice floater dropped in by Aureliano Cruz. That's his second basket of the game now. And finally, points. Took 7 minutes to get points, but finally Brett Aday registers 2 off the glass as he flew in there into the paint for the Falcons. Give them their first points of the game. Shot no good. Rebound, Caleb Mink. Into the corner it goes. This one on the way for Jason Bonito, and he will not get that one to go down. Jeremiah Lavender the rebound, and he'll take it himself. Shoot the 3 from the top. No good there. Rebound and follow. No good by Brett Aday, and Brent missed on his shot attempt. Long pass up the floor. Branson Begay could not control it for the Yellow Jackets. 13-2, Blue Ridge in front. Big lead, in case you didn't figure that out. 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Pull-up jumper from 3 right side. Falcons couldn't get that one to go. Texas Jones unable to connect. That one hit the apparatus above the rim, and so the Yellow Jackets get it back for an inbound, and from half court, Bonito's shot missed the mark. The Yellow Jackets with a great start, 13-2. They lead the Alchesay Falcons here as we bring you Northland basketball from Blue Ridge High School, everybody. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up, by the way, at halftime, but second quarter's on the way. We'll be back in a moment with Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
On to the second quarter. The Alchesay Falcons with multiple opportunities under the basket. Until finally, I think Brent Aday is going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. That might have been a little generosity on the part of the officials right there, because I thought that was a pretty clean block by Britton Dazen for the Yellow Jackets. And instead, Britton's going to get his first foul of the game. Actually, they say second foul. Did he get 2 quick fouls? Britton? Okay. Brent's a day at the foul line, and that's 2 foul shots made. 2 out of 2 at the line. Yellow Jackets in front 13-4. They had an 11-0 lead. And now the Falcons have stabilized things, at least for the moment. Blue Ridge, a little wraparound pass. That is going to be thrown away. Just checked into the game. That is Elijah Danford. Danford steps in and turns it over, and the Falcons go to work. Caleb Mink almost got a steal back. He was able to tip it out from behind, I think, and Jason Bonito controlled for 1 or 2 dribbles before the Falcons were able to get that one back from him, and then one of his teammates knocked it out of bounds. 6:57 on the clock, second quarter underway. At halftime, the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. Here's the inbound, and the Falcons will try to attack. Trouble. Jason Bonito, too quick with the hands, and he took it away. Drive, finish, Branson Begay. And the Yellow Jackets get their first second quarter points off that make. So I just got a message from Coach Pete Butler. He's the boys coach at Tuba City. He's also one of our broadcasters for Northland basketball. We don't get his services much these days since he is coaching. But Coach Butler's one of our great friends. You watch a long outlet pass by Jason Bonito for an easy bucket. 17-4 Blue Ridge in front, but just got this message from Coach Butler. Well, I'm going to have to hold that while I watch Jason Bonito, who steals it, turns around, and with the left hand just comes up short. Short on the shot. Falcons, they're going to try a long pass, and that's picked off by Elijah Danford. Danford with the steal. And then a whistle and a foul. That was on Texas. Begay with a long jump shot, no good.
Reset. Roger, stay there. Rancy, catch and sweep.
Just trying to get caught up on a couple of things. So a message right here. I want to say hello to Coach Pete Butler and also mention to my broadcast partner, Derek Simmons, who will be traveling with me up north tomorrow when we cover Tuba City hosting Snowflake, and that is Coach Butler has confirmed there will be Navajo tacos to go. I repeat, Navajo tacos to go after the game. You know what that's all about, Derek? That's about deliciousness. And the second to none Navajo tacos that Coach Butler's beautiful wife makes for us. Drive and shot, no good for Brent Aday. And the Yellow Jackets have it back. Their big lead, 17-4. Biggest lead of the game for the Yellow Jackets. Could not hit a long three-pointer. Falcons have the basketball. And they'll go on the attack, and we'll get a hand check. And Elijah Danford is the guy that defensively picks it up. Danford's first foul of the game. Team foul number 2 on the Yellow Jackets here in the second quarter. One foul on the Falcons. That's their count. Going to lose the dribble. Zarie Alchesay is into the game, and he's got the ball, and he wants the points. He drives, throw it up, missed the shot. Caleb Mink, the Yellow Jacket rebound.
Set it up.
Branson Begay handles it. Score here 17-4. Blue Ridge in front. 4:29 on the clock, second quarter. And just in time for a Jason Bonito 3. Jason's got his second 3 of the game. Big shot made. 20-4, the lead for the Yellow Jackets. Blue Ridge boys working on making this a varsity sweep for the Jackets. They won the girls' game 48-42 just earlier tonight. Now working on this one. To the free throw line after a Danford foul. His third of the game. And at the foul line is Chauncey Newhall.
Coming into the game, number 24, Ralph Dominguez.
Chauncey unable to connect on that one.
As well as number 4, Ozerly Alchesay.
And both of those foul shots went awry. Well, the Falcons have had trouble. I mean, they have attempted 4 free throws in the half and hadn't made any of those. They finally get some points here, transition points. It's Brett Kosey that gets it. And the officials are going to stop play for a moment. They want to get somebody out to clean up the floor, I think is the issue. Scott Baker, one of the officials, doing the dirty work. Grabbed a towel, going to work. I don't know if I'm an official. I'm saying home team. I'm getting athletic director Jeremy Hathcock or somebody out there to clean up that mess. That's just me, though. That's just me. 3:47 left in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report on the way. And Branson Begay took an entry pass cutting through the paint and tried to Euro with the catch and follow up to the basket, and he gets called for a travel. Well, I don't know why you can't Euro your way in if you're catching a pass. You can dribble in and do that, but not the Euro step. Well, his team is in front by 14, so he had a big smile when he was done with it. Here's the drive. That's not going to happen. Shot attempt by Jeremiah Lavender. Great defense. Elijah Danford prevent the shot. Bonito, three-pointer, no good. Branson Begay missed his first attempt, tipped it back up and in good, and got fouled as well on the play. Brett Kosey, his second foul of the game, and that was quite a second effort by Branson Begay. He's going to get an and one right here if he can sink the foul shot, which he doesn't. But the Yellow Jackets get the rebound.
Reset!
Ralph Dominguez got the rebound. Yellow Jackets with the ball. And Danford with a three-point try. That one is no good. Look at Jason Bonito's defense. Wow, he is pesky. He is pesky. So fast, so quick. Drive. And that shot will not go in for Chauncey Newhall. Got it back, tried again. Still unable. Rebound, Caleb Mink. Bonito. Gets it underneath. And this one is going to go out of bounds. Caleb Mink tried to save it. Good effort by Caleb, but all for naught. And the third Alchesay timeout to be spent here in the first half, called by Coach Kyle Goklish. Hey, Kyle Goklish is back, everybody. Nobody happier to see it than me. Very happy to see him back in the ranks. Not too happy that he has to call his third timeout, but I'm not kidding, man. It used to be, I'm looking a lot older than he is now, but if Coach Goklish and I took a picture together, and we've taken many in the past, I mean, you couldn't tell us apart back in the old days. We were brothers, as far as I'm concerned. These days, I'm getting a little older, and he looks the same. He looks still like now he looks like my much younger brother. Or maybe I'm the uncle, right? Maybe I'm the uncle. And he's the nephew, as some would say. 2:19 on the clock, counting down first half. Falcons inbound. And Danford tips the ball out of the dribble. of the Alchesay player. New face out there, that's Isaiah Quay. Ball knocked out of the hands again of the Falcons. You know, they just can't seem to catch a break. 2 minutes left in the first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report straight ahead. After the game, it's the Sports Zone's player of the game will announce, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Tomorrow night, we broadcast from Tuba City. Tuba City takes on Snowflake. Girls at 6 o'clock. Boys follow that. And then, no more Northland basketball till Christmas, till after Christmas. Offensive foul called on Branson Begay, trying to work his way into the paint. That'll be the first foul of the game on Branson. He leaves the game. In place of him, Aureliano Cruz is back in the lineup. .97 seconds till halftime. Alchesay on the drive. That's Alchesay's Alchesay. Goes in on the drive. Boy, another foul called on Danford. Boy, Elijah Danford. Did he just pick up his... Why do I have that as 4 fouls on him? Scoreboard says 2 fouls. Okay, that's much better for Elijah, that's for sure. He'll check out of the game with that foul. He's replaced on the floor by Trevor Byers. Byers joins Caleb Mink, Jason Benito, Ralph Dominguez, and Aureliano Cruz.
With 5 team fouls, that puts Alchesay on the line. Shooting 2. Aziri.
Well, the guy... The guy at the foul line is Azari Alchesay, and his first foul shot is no good. 90 seconds till halftime. One out of 2 for the Falcons. They've only shot 1 out of 6 from the foul line in the first half. The Yellow Jackets got out to that really fast early lead. They were up 7-0. They built that to 11-0 before the Falcons finally scored. But since that point, it's been fairly even. I mean, scoring-wise, it's been 11-7 since the Yellow Jackets had an 11-0 lead. So still a lead, but Falcons have been able to slow down the Yellow Jackets' momentum. Jason Benito just picked up his first foul of the game. That is team foul number 5. 2 foul shots for Chauncey Newhall. See if Chauncey can change the trend of the foul shooting for the Falcons. Well, he doesn't on that first try. They are 1 out of 8. Or 1 out of 7. Sorry, 1 out of 7 right now. 1 out of 8. .59 seconds left in the first half. The Falcons, the inbound at the top of the key. And they let it fly for a big 3. Brent Aday cashes that one in. Brent's the leading scorer out there for the Falcons. He's got 7 of their 10. 7 of their 10. 45 till halftime. 45 seconds left in this second quarter. 22-10. Blue Ridge in front of the Alchesay Falcons. And Caleb Mink gets joinked from behind as he lost control of the basketball. Feed it outside. That shot no good out there for Cruz. Rebound, baseline jumper. That one's no good. Yellow Jackets still keep it alive. Injured player out there. Azari Alchesay is injured. I think they're going to get him off the floor. Texas Jones will replace him. Final 25 seconds coming up. Hey, have you guys seen that? Social media post about the great Alchesay Falcon player Harley Upton? And what he did in a game against the Division I Montana State. So that's the Bobcats, right? Montana State. Harley Upton, the Alchesay Falcon great, playing for Sagu, scored 30 points against Montana State just a few nights ago. What an accomplishment for a guy who just never quits getting better. He was so good as a high school player. So much of his high school play we got to see. And all he does is just keep working and getting better. And we congratulate him on the success. Harley Upton, one of our all-time favorites here at the Sports Zone, I promise you that. Not just a great player, but a great guy, a great person, great kid. He's a man of faith, and 30 points against Montana State. That is something special. Inbound as we wrap up the first half. Down the floor, the Falcons gonna get a bucket at the buzzer. Brent Aday. And I'll tell you this, after that great start, Coach Kirby Elkins for Blue Ridge, he's not nearly as happy as he was during the run. And our score going into halftime is 22-12. The Yellow Jackets in front of the Alchesay Falcons. Everybody stand by. We'll be back in just a moment. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way. This is Northland Basketball. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Register online right now.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
When exactness is ordered, Hatch Concrete will deliver. We provide ready-mix concrete for any size job, from the do-it-yourself project to the professional construction project, delivering a variety of aggregate to suit your concrete or construction needs from granite to cinders. Hatch Concrete is not just another ready-mix concrete company. We provide quality service, quality concrete, concrete pumping, and Fox blocks where quality is not just a name, but a tradition. At Hatch Concrete, this mud's for you.
Don't settle for less on a gift when you can give way more for way less. The Hallmark Gold Crown store in Pine Top goes beyond having the perfect card. Exciting new lines were just released. Bourbon Barrel Foods out of Louisville, Kentucky features gourmet sauces, nuts, and seasonings. Jack Black's Men's Superior Skincare, be manly and clean. And for ladies, Pinkies Up, luxury teas, sugars, cups, and infusers. Open Monday through Saturday, the Hallmark is where smiles are made together.
The team at Beeman Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
Not only does Perkins Cinders dominate site excavation, driveway building, and underground utility installation, they operate cinder pits and mines where they are literally crushing materials year-round. Don't just finish a construction job, crush it. Perkins Cinders, helping you get a load of this.
You probably already know the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass jingle, but this holiday season, that jingle means holiday cash. Now through Christmas, we are giving away $500 cash each week and $1,000 bonus cash right before Christmas. Hello, Santa! Right now, when you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint for your insured windshield replacement, you can choose 2 delicious steak dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters, or full-service car washes at the KK Express Wash, or a $100 gift certificate for window tint. That's a great idea for a present from the best auto glass tinters on the mountain. And everyone's name goes in the hat for weekly winners of $500 in holiday cash. And again in the hat for the $1,000 Christmas bonus drawing.
536-597, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first-half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back into Blue Ridge High School for this broadcast of Northland basketball. They've got a youth basketball game going on out on the floor. And it's a battle to see who's the best chucker. There's a lot of chuckers going on out there. Chuck it. Oh, I thought the shot was going in. I don't know if you guys are seeing that or not, but kind of fun. Yep. You get any given set of 6 or 8 year olds together, and you're gonna get a lot of chucking. That's for sure. Hey, guess what, guys? We might have a scoreboard here in just a moment. Let's see if I can. We finally got some. I apologize. We've been dealing with some interesting challenges with some new equipment. It's just how it is. So take a look down there, guys. If you can hear me, you should have a scoreboard. Take a look at it. Yeah, got it, don't you? Hey, we did it. We did it. We don't have timeouts on that scoreboard, but hey, that doesn't matter because we got something. Let's take a look at your numbers from the first half, everybody. Yellow Jackets got out to that great start. You know, they led 11-0 before the Falcons finally scored with just under a minute remaining in the first quarter. And then it went, 11 to the rest of the way. It was actually 12-11. The Falcons outscored the Yellow Jackets after the 11-0 start by Blue Ridge. Remember, they might have had a 7-0 lead, well, just barely a minute or a little after a minute into that first quarter. So you take the first 2 minutes out of the game, take it away, and I think the Falcons are either tied or leading in this game right now, or they're very close to that. It's a totally different game if you take that first 90 seconds away from the game. The Yellow Jackets with the lead are led in scoring by Jason Bonito, a couple of threes and 8 points in the game. Branson Begay has 6 points. Bonito, by the way, the only guy that's connected on threes for the Yellow Jackets. And the other guys, the Falcons, have 1 3-pointer. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Aureliano Cruz, am I saying that right? 4 points in the game for Cruz. Branson Begay has 6 points. Ralph Dominguez, 2 points, and Caleb Mink, 2 points. For the Falcons, they are led by Brent Aday. Brent's got 9 points in this one. Brett Kosei, 2 points, and Azarie Alchesay has a single point today. And that's your scoring in this one so far. Tomorrow night, we'll be at Tuba City. The Warriors hosting the Snowflake Lobos. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30. We'll bring it to you right here on the Sports Zone, on the Sports Zone's YouTube and Facebook channels. Also on Mix 98 KRFM Sholo, the home of Sports Zone Radio across the White Mountains. Take our final timeout. Just a couple of moments away from the start of the second half as we now wrap up the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. The third quarter is next, everybody. This is Northland Basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You probably already know the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass jingle, but this holiday season, that jingle means holiday cash. Now through Christmas, we are giving away $500 cash each week and $1,000 bonus cash right before Christmas. Hello, Santa! Right now, when you choose Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint for your insured windshield replacement, you can choose 2 delicious steak dinners at Cattleman's Steakhouse and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. or full-service car washes at the KK Express Wash, or a $100 gift certificate for window tint. That's a great idea for a present from the best auto glass tinters on the mountain. And everyone's name goes in the hat for weekly winners of $500 in holiday cash. And again in the hat for the $1,000 Christmas bonus drawing.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back to you. Woohoo!
Well, they put a little more time on the clock here at Blue Ridge High School. And so the second half begins in about 40 seconds, basketball fans. How's your night going so far out there? How's your Christmas going? Are you having a good Christmas? We hope so. Have you gotten all your shopping done? And if you have, congratulations, because I certainly have not. I need help. I need help in a hurry. I need help in a big way. I got to figure out how to get a couple of key people shopped for and finished up. Inbound for the Falcons, and we are underway with the second half of this broadcast of Northland basketball, presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless. And Chauncey Newhall opens up the second half scoring with a three-point make straight over the top. Look at this. Blue Ridge, their lead is down to 7 points, 22-15. Well, it's back up to 10. And that's on the strength of Arilano Cruz. Cruz hits from outside the arc to match that Falcons three-pointer made a moment ago. 22-18. No, that's not right. It's 25-15. They gave the points to the wrong people. They're going to have to correct that here. So you guys, just so you know, they gave the points to the wrong team on that. There they go. They're correcting. Now they're back. Now they're back to the wrong score. They'll correct it eventually. It's 25-15 is the actual score. And the official there's one official is coming over to correct it. And he gave some instruction to the official scorekeeper, who did not make any changes. There we go. I think we got the score right, everybody. 25-15, a 10-point advantage for the Yellow Jackets. We're back on track. That was the third foul of the day, a two-shot foul, and the third foul committed by Ralph Dominguez. Look at this. Chauncey at the line, and he makes that shot. Falcons are hanging in there, and two foul shots made right there. It was a little uncommon for them in the game. Did not shoot so well at the foul line in the first half. Jason Bonito launches one from downtown. No good there. Rebound, Newhall takes it up the floor, lost it. Teammate picked him up. Brent Aday with the basketball, but there's a pass stolen by Cruz. And nice adjustment by Arilano Cruz. Cruz has the 5 Yellow Jacket points so far in the third quarter. 27-17, Blue Ridge in front. 6.5 minutes on the clock, third quarter. Pull up, shot from downtown Texas. Jones, no good there. Jason Bonito up the floor. And the Yellow Jackets slow the offense down a bit. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Cruz outside. Branson Begay thought about that three-point try and threw a great pass no-look bounce pass through the paint to his teammate Dominguez, and Ralph just didn't see it coming. Well, it's going to tip out of bounds off his hands. I think that.
Foul against number 5, Branson.
Okay, so Branson Begay just got a technical. Well, he must have said something. I don't know what it was, because I kind of watched him the whole time, from the time he drove and he dished it. And then I was kind of, my eyes were on him for a bit. I mean, he didn't look like he did anything. I didn't see him do anything, but either he said something or somebody thought they heard him say something. Meanwhile, that gives Chauncey a chance. So Newhall makes both of the free throws. He is 4 for 4 in the third quarter. He's made his last 4 free throw tries, and now he throws one way up off the glass from way downtown. Chauncey, wow! That's a 5-point swing on that technical foul. Chauncey Newhall has 10 points. I was going to say Chauncey made 4 straight foul shots after missing 4 straight foul shots in the second quarter. Now he connects on that big 3-point make. Look at this, it's 27-22. So going back to the point that the Yellow Jackets had an 11-0 lead, since then the score is 22-16. The Falcons have turned it around. And now they've got the basketball, and we're gonna probably see the first timeout for the Yellow Jackets if the Falcons convert right here, which they do. Shot is made off the missed 3, rebound Homer Fall, and Fall puts it in, but Coach Elkins doesn't want a timeout yet. I think he's waiting too long. You can't afford to let that other team tie it or take the lead before you call your guys to the bench and fix something. Try to fix something. Because at that point, you lose everything in the moment. You lose not just your lead, but you lose the momentum the crowd gives you. Here's a Brent Kosei foul called. And the Yellow Jackets throw the ball into Cruz. Bonito drive, and he's rejected. He went in against the big guy, and Homer Fall denies him. Falcons getting it done. That shot no good. Fall inside, and he is schwacked. He'll go to the foul line for two free throws. That was Caleb Mink that took a swing out there. Certainly denied the basket, but that's a foul, and these Falcon fans, and there's a lot of them here. Still a lot of them here, though many left after the girls' game. The Falcons battled all the way back from down by 11 points. And both foul shots for Homer Fall refuse to fall. So the Yellow Jackets still have the lead, 27-24. We'll see what they can do. They have just lost their momentum completely, and there's a jump shot, no good. The ball movement isn't there right now, and the advantage that we saw them have with speed and really an athletic advantage in the first half, it's just not there anymore, not there now. So you got to see what happens. I think that Blue Ridge gets a break in that Alchesay has decided to call a timeout. So they're taking that one there, and we'll take a 30-second break here on our broadcast as well. 27-24, Blue Ridge just clinging to a lead over Alchesay in this boys game. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
Hey, back in, everybody, and we welcome you back in. And remind you that after the game, we'll announce the Sports Zone Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. At which time we will also speak to our victorious head coach, whoever that might be tonight. Falcons miss. Blue Ridge runs. Able to control it. Benito feeds Branson Begay outside, and his three-point basket will go in. Well, that was a big make. That was a much-needed shot. Branson delivering for the Jackets. Halfway mark of this fourth quarter, and I think Texas Jones just got away with the travel. The official finally did call one. So I thought he traveled when he came to his jump stop. The official said, no, I'm watching, and there goes the pivot foot. The travel is called. 3:40 remaining in the third quarter, and Jason Bonito just rejected by Chauncey Newhall. Or Newhall, pardon me on that, Chauncey. Blocks the shot. Falcons they're doing it on both ends, aren't they? Oh, there's the nice head fake. Got the defender in the air, and then Caleb Mink uncontested for the basket. 32-24, Blue Ridge in front. Falcons drive. Texas Jones feeds, and Homer Fall delivers. First points of the game for Homer. Dish from the free throw line. Caleb Mink in the corner, couldn't make it. Bonito battling, trying to control it. And it's loose into the hands of Caleb Mink. The Yellow Jackets have the basketball. Back outside. Cruz sets up the offense. And a cross-court pass to Bonito. Open for three, and he catches and releases and knocks it down. His second, make it third three of the game for Jason Bonito. 2:25 left third quarter. Back to a 9-point Jackets lead. Falcons underneath. Fall. He had the open look. Couldn't make it. And his third try goes in. Size advantage. Homer Fall takes advantage of it. Gets his second field goal of the game. Begay drive and fouled. Not a shooting foul, I believe, is what the official said. And it was Fall that got him, his first foul. Out of the game goes Brett Curry. Also Texas Jones checking out. Here are the 5 Alchesay Falcons. Zaire Alchesay is in the game. Homer Fall out there as Bonito takes the inbound pass for Blue Ridge, and Jason has the points. Jeremiah Lavender has come back into the game for the Falcons. Brent Aday out there. Chauncey Newhall along with Homer Fall and this young man right here, Zaire Alchesay. 1:40 remaining. Third quarter, offensive foul on the spin move. That's Chauncey Newhall is going to get called. Chauncey spun his way in and committed his first foul of the game. 3 team fouls on the Falcons, 3 on Blue Ridge. Probably not going to play much of a factor in the third quarter. They'll reset fouls in the fourth quarter like they do. That's what they do. Just in case you're trying to figure out how it goes. Basketballs and basketball players flying around here near our broadcast setup. It will be Falcons basketball for the inbound. 1:34 remaining in the third quarter. 37-28, Blue Ridge. Falcons with the inbound. Texas Jones out on top. Bonito guarding him. Pass to Newhall. And he'll reverse his way, throw one up. Oh, it almost went. That was a wild shot, but Chauncey almost got it. Yellow Jackets and Texas Jones trying to come and defend a pass. Runs right into Branson Begay and knocks him down. Branson is grimacing in pain. That'll be a second foul of the game third foul of the game on Jones. And that's a leg knee or ankle for Branson. He's up on his feet now. He's going to be all right. So at first it looked like he was holding a leg or an ankle, and then it looked like, so at the end now he was holding his gut. One way or the other, he took some abuse, and he's staying in the game. 37-28. Bonito tried to force a pass down low. Tipped out by Jeremiah Lavender. Dangerous pass there. 37-28. Blue Ridge in front, closing out the third quarter. We'll announce the Sports Zone's player of the game at the end of the broadcast. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center.
1 minute left in the third quarter.
Arilano Cruz off to Branson Begay. Branson drive, adjustment, somehow made the shot. Good looking finish there. Branson's got 11 points in the game. Chauncey Newhall buries a three. Chauncey has breathed new life into the Falcons here in the quarter. He's got 13 points, all of it in the third quarter. 3 3-point baskets and 4 foul shots made. Pass underneath Caleb Mink. Double dribble. And a Jackets turnover. They've got the lead, 39-31, but Falcons keep hanging right there with them. 17 seconds. Third quarter coming to an end. 39-31. This is the guy with the hot hand, Chauncey Newhall back there. 5 seconds. Looking for a screen. Lost the handles for a second. Lost it again. Time runs out before we can get anybody a shot. And our score going into the fourth quarter, Blue Ridge 39, Alchesay 31. What a game. Another great game for you tonight. It's Northland basketball, presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless. Stand by.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
If there's one player on the field that outperforms the rest, it's Perkins Cinders. Like any all-star, they put in the hard work by sourcing, sorting, and delivering all things dirt. Concrete materials, gravel, cinders, topsoil, mulch, and more. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders will help you score that huge win with your project. Serving the entire White Mountains at PerkinsCindersInc.com. Get a load of this.
Let's get back to it, everybody. The fourth quarter underway here now on this broadcast of Northland basketball. It's presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless. And Brent Ade steals the Yellow Jackets pass. The Falcons have the basketball. Drive, scoop, shot, missed. Foul. And the Falcons headed to the free throw line. It's Caleb Mink picking up the foul.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last call for the concessions.
Caleb has 2 foul shots made. And the guy at the line, Jeremiah Lavender. We start the fourth quarter here from Blue Ridge High School. Lavender makes the shot, 39-31.
Coming in for Blue Ridge, number 24.
Well, it was a steady comeback from a double digits deficit in the girls' game earlier by the Alchesay Lady Falcons. And they got it down to 4 points in the final seconds, but could not get the win. Falcon boys have been battling back from a double digits deficit all game long. They've got it down to 6 points right now. 2 foul shots made a moment ago by Lavender.
Got a foul against
and there is a
number 1 Texas
personal foul whistled on Texas Jones, and he's got his 4th foul of the game. I don't know, is there a better basketball name out there right now and that we covered, Northland basketball, than Texas Jones? Come on, man. It's an all-timer right there. I love that name.
Coming in for Alchesay, number 23, Ty Justoni.
Jason Bonito at the line. Makes it 40 and 41. Makes both foul shots for the Jackets. The Falcons will bring it in. Brent Ade working against Branson Begay. Gets rid of it. Into the game is Ty Gashoni. Now the guy that's been everything in the second half for the Falcons, Chauncey Newhall, and he gets a hand check from Jason Bonito. So they're tightening up now here in the late going of this game, tightening up on the calls. And that hand check makes it the second team foul on the Yellow Jackets here in the fourth quarter. Falcons have one team foul, and there's another. It's another hand check. This time it's Elijah Denford, third foul of the game on Elijah. Third foul of the fourth quarter. Now listen to that. In 49 seconds, the Yellow Jackets have picked up 3 fouls. It took them, 49 seconds to do that. That doesn't bode well for the Blue Ridge team. Inbound Falcons, Chauncey Newhall from the other zip code over. Could not make that long distance effort. Jackets have the ball back. Jason Bonito at the top of the key. Picks up the dribble. Arilano Cruz, Bonito, now Branson Begay on the right angle. Jackets with the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Drive. Branson rejected. Shot block. Jeremiah Lavender. (41-33). Off the inbound, they swing it to the angle left side. To Branson Begay. Now it's Bonito at the top of the key. Fancy ball handling skills from Bonito, and he releases just to beat the shot clock and missed it. And the Falcons turn it over. That was the uncontested mental error. Falcons give it back to the Jackets, inbound to Cruz. You look at the contenders here now for the Sports Zone's player of the game. And that could change in a hurry depending on what happens here in the fourth quarter. But for the Yellow Jackets, who will not get that 17-footer to go down, Jason Bonito leads the Jackets in scoring with 15 points. Branson Begay has 11 points. Both of those guys, I would say, are candidates for your Sports Zone player of the game. Arilano Cruz has 9 points in the game. There was a whistle on Bonito. Committed his third foul of the game just now. This is Homer Fall at the line. That one no good off the front iron. That's 10 missed foul shots, make it 11. 11 foul shots missed by the Falcons in the game. You could expect to make 7 or 8 of those, can't you? If you make 7, it's a 1-point game. Right now it's 41-33. Jackets in front. Blue Ridge taking time again. Swing it to Bonito for a 3-point try. No good there, and Chauncey Newhall has the rebound. So I mentioned, leading candidates for Blue Ridge on the player of the game. Should they win this one? Bonito's right there. And Branson Begay is in that discussion. Bonito couldn't make that shot. Homer Fall the rebound. Homer Fall on the other side, I think he's a candidate. He hasn't scored a bunch of points. I mean, he's got 4 points in the game, but he has come in and he's getting rebounds. He's blocked a shot or two, and his defense has been big, but this guy, Chauncey Newhall, who drives and tried to feed Homer, glances off his hands, and the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets pick it back up, but Chauncey Hall, number 12 there for the Falcons. I mean, he is clearly the leading candidate on the Falcon team. 13 points, all of that 13 in the third quarter when the Falcons really turned things around. Falcons outscored Blue Ridge 19-17 in the third period. Whistle on Ty Gashoni. That's Ty's first foul of the game.
As well as Aziri Alchesay.
Zari Alchesay has checked in. Bonito for Blue Ridge feeds the corner, and the shot is good by Elijah Danford. That was big. Falcons keep chipping away, and then the Yellow Jackets, they answer every now and again. Brent Day will drive and score for the Falcons. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remain here in regulation. A 9-point advantage for Blue Ridge. The Yellow Jacket girls won their game. They beat the defending state champion Alchesay Lady Falcons. In the girls' game, final score 48-42. There's a miss. And here's an opportunity for the Falcons. Chauncey Newhall. Chauncey has been cold-blooded shooting the basket here in the second half. He is not afraid. Homer Fall on the fadeaway on the baseline, unable to make that shot. It belongs to Blue Ridge. Ransom Begay, outside, Cruz. So, you know, last couple of seasons have seen some major changes in the way we play basketball here in Arizona. Shot clock for one. And also the way we deal with fouls now. And I like both. I like both additions a lot. I just wish, maybe you'd disagree with me on this, but I wish the shot clock was 25 seconds. I think 35 is too much. Listen, it almost is never a factor. You almost never get a team, as you watch Blue Ridge throw it away. Ransom McGay is asking to get out of the game. He's got a cramp or something like that. He's not feeling good. Caleb Mink is going to return to the Yellow Jacket lineup and replace Branson. Mink joins Danford. Also in the lineup out there is Dominguez, Ralph Dominguez. Cruz on the floor, Bonito. Those are your Yellow Jackets. I think if you had reduced it to a 25-second shot clock, it would be more of a pressure on the offensive team to have to do something with it. You almost never see a team. So you watch Dominguez pierce that defense to get the points and give the Yellow Jackets an 11-point lead here now in the fourth quarter. Shot clock would be much more of a factor. Obviously, it would always be a factor the shorter it is, but it would genuinely be a factor. How many times has it been a factor in the games that you go to? I mean, just almost never a factor. And I think you introduced it to the game if you're, the powers that be. It was introduced so that it would have an effect on the game. I just don't think it has an effect except once or twice a game. Max. Nice drive and basket by Cruz. So if you're going to introduce a rule, let it be a rule that has some impact, or adjust the rule to have that impact. Here's a long pass to Cruz, goes out of bounds. The Falcons had checked in Frankie Lee just a moment ago into the lineup, and Frankie going to spend some time out there. And now he's going to stay. He's going to stay on the floor. I was watching. Thought maybe he was going to be lifted. A minute 30 remaining. Coach has brought Newhall out of the game, meaning I think that Coach Goklish has conceded. Texas Jones three-pointer no good. Rebound tips out to Jason Bonito. And he is going to adjust and throw it too hard off the glass. Rebound. Well, that rebound was to Lavender. He ripped it down. He and his teammates have it. Open for three, left side. That shot no good out there for a day. But it is scooped up and put in by Frankie Lee. 53 seconds remaining here in regulation. The Yellow Jackets holding on to a near double digits lead, 48-39. Caleb Mink. But before he can get the pass in the paint, 3-second lane violation on Ralph Dominguez. 40 seconds remaining. The Yellow Jackets looking to improve on their record with a victory here tonight. Falcons miss. Falcons do follow there. Lavender tips it in. He's got 6 in the game. Sports Zone's player of the game to be announced here shortly. This guy right here, Bonito. He's right there on the list. Missed the shot right there. Leads the scoring for the Yellow Jackets, 15 points. Caleb Mink, 4 points. Branson Begay has 11. Arilano Cruz with 11 points as well. Those 4 names that I just mentioned right there got to be the names you choose from. And I think it's Jason, right? Bonito's the guy that's kind of had the complete game. The most complete game. Branson Begay, he's right there as well. He had a good game. The clock runs out on the Falcons. Blue Ridge wins this one 48-41. Pick up another nice win. This Yellow Jackets team, man, they've got some interesting and impressive wins this year. I don't know, who do we got? Guys, who's your vote? I guess it's Jason Bonito, everybody. He is the Sports Zone's player of the game. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and we will present it along with a great t-shirt from our good friends at WMRMC. Just a moment. Blue Ridge improves now to 4-3 overall on the season with the win tonight. Those 4 wins for the Yellow Jackets, they include wins over Joseph City, Camp Verde, Coolidge.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service.
Good wins.
We have
so far early this season for the Yellow Jackets. Jason, you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Let me adjust you so you look like a boss.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to be a boss, right? Absolutely. Hey, everybody, the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets have come up with a victory tonight in the boys varsity game against the Alchesay Falcons here as we close out our December broadcast schedule with this and one more tomorrow night. Final score, Blue Ridge 48, Alchesay 41. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And now let's talk to the Sports Zone's player of the game here, the high point man for Blue Ridge, 15 points in the game. The player of the game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and Jason Bonito picks it up tonight for Blue Ridge. Jason, congratulations on the win.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, you guys came through tonight, man. I'm telling you. The Falcons, they got the slow start. You got the fast start, 11-0 before they ever scored a point. And then all of a sudden, they turned it around, and they really turned it on. But a win for you and the guys. Tell me about it. Tell me about the win, and tell me about what you guys had to do tonight.
You know, we came up with a good start, but we just had a rough second half, you know. So we just have to – our coaches gave us a game plan. You know, we just executed for the second half.
Let me ask you this, Jason. I've long felt that, especially for basketball, that halftime is just a killer. I mean, I don't like it. These games are so short in high school basketball anyway. I don't know why we need a halftime. But you guys had the momentum, and it just seems like so much of the time, halftime kills first half momentum, especially for shooters. I don't know. You guys came out a little slow in that second half. Yeah. What did you do at the end of the game to fix that?
Honestly, we just picked up on defense and just try to run our plays better because we were just forcing too many shots and too many passes, and we have to get that together.
Jason, I've gotten to see you guys a couple of times now, and I'm watching some development. I've seen some things. Branson Begay, he seems like he's getting his game put together a little bit better, right? I mean, playing with more confidence, playing with more consistency out there. Caleb Mink has given you guys some great paint, involvement out there on the floor. Tell me your thoughts on the team as a whole and how it's going.
We can do better, but we're not like a big team, so we just have to keep running. And that's our strong point.
Yeah. Well, you hit some big shots out there yourself today. I said you led the team in scoring with 15, and you also hit 3 big threes along the way for the team. Is that something that you guys have to do? Small team, you're going to have to hit those perimeter shots?
Yes, sir. During practice, we just always getting a bunch of shots because we know it's going to be hard to get in, so we have to get our shots done.
Well, Jason, great job tonight. You get this. Check it out, man. You get the. How many of those? Have we given you one of those before? Or is that your first one?
No, that's my first one.
That's your first one?
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't know. The way you play, man. You're a baller out there. I'm surprised
Yes,
it is the first one. Enjoy that T-shirt, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations. Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Jason Bonito, our Sports Zone player of the game tonight after the Yellow Jackets' 48-41 victory. They have knocked off the Alchesay Falcons here on our broadcast of Northland Basketball. It's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless, and the player of the game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. We're going to speak now with the head coach of the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets in his first season with the team. Let's get him all mic'd up and see if we can get some. All right, here we go. Hear me okay, Coach? Can you slide that back just a little bit on your ear there? There you go. You want to do that. All right. Hey, the final score tonight for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets in their victory over Alchesay, 48-41. We welcome you back to Blue Ridge, everybody. Floyd Simmons here, and I'm joined by the victorious head coach of the Yellow Jackets in his first season at the helm. It's Kirby Elkins. And Kirby, congratulations to you and the guys on a big win against your rivals, against the Falcons tonight.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's good anytime you can get a win. It was an ugly win at that, but we'll take it.
Well, it wasn't ugly in the first couple of minutes of the game.
Yeah, we played great, but, just got a lot of things to work on, that's for sure.
So you came out, there was a lot of momentum, there was a lot of physicality and athleticism on display. You certainly were faster in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game than Alchesay. What is it maybe that the Falcons did that you guys need to diagnose and do differently that slowed down your momentum? What happened there?
Yeah, I think the first thing was definitely on us. You got to knock some shots down. We had easy, wide open shots. You got to knock them down, and then really, I think they picked it up defensively a little bit, but offensively it was just rough. I'll say that, just rough.
Well, Coach, you don't have the biggest team out there, and you have to adjust for the size that you're going to face with teams. Alchesay wasn't particularly bigger until they brought Homer Fall in later, and he started making a difference in the paint. But tell me what your approach is on that then. How do you take a team that's going to – we've seen a lot of success. We saw Monument Valley go to a state championship game last year with very little big guy presence, right?
Sure.
What do you got to do?
You got to perfect small ball, man. You got to be great at small ball, right? Defensively, a lot of communication, a lot of switches, right? We run a mix of zone and man. So when we're in zone, got to really box out. That was a big thing tonight. I thought we weren't great at is boxing out, second chance points. When you're a small team, man, you got to be a junkyard dog out there. You gotta fight. That's really what it is.
Well, Coach, it's been a pretty good start. Your first season, 4-3 after tonight's win, and you got a full season ahead. What's the outlook like for the Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, I think, like you said, we're a smaller team, so if we can perfect small ball, right, I have the guards that can really go out there and make some plays. You got Jason, Branson, Cruz, Elijah off the bench. He's huge, and he shot a little cold tonight, but that's okay. He's a sophomore, he's young, so he's got to get in there, get more reps. But overall, man, we have high potential. We take it one day at a time, though, and that's why I tell them, hey, I think we could be a great team, but one day at a time. You got to be a consistent team to be a championship team.
Well, I like your speed. I like the way the guys play. I like your aggressiveness. It's fun to watch this Yellow Jackets team. We wish you the best.
Appreciate that,
Coach. Have a great Christmas.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, Coach Kirby Elkins, first year at the helm here for this Yellow Jackets team, and he gets a win tonight against Alchesay, completes the varsity sweep. The Yellow Jacket girls beat Alchesay earlier tonight, and now it's a 48-41 win here in the second half of the doubleheader. A victory for the Blue Ridge boys. Congratulations to them. Northland basketball is presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. And we'll wrap things up here now, everybody. I want to thank you for being with us. Thanks to our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director tonight, Brevin Matthews, and on camera, Big Sean Ulvestad. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons, thanking you for joining us. And I remind you of the final here, 48-41, Blue Ridge over the Alchesay Falcons in this boys varsity matchup. And also remind you of our final broadcast before Christmas. That comes up tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we'll be at Tuba City. The Warriors hosting the Snowflake Lobos tomorrow night We invite you to join us for the broadcast for the girls at 6, the boys at 7:30 p.m. More Northland basketball. It's brought to you by Choice NTUA Wireless. And unlike me, you will not be enjoying the great Navajo tacos that Coach Butler and his wife will provide for our Sports Zone team after the game tomorrow night. Sorry about that. I do have to mention it, though, because I am so excited to get my hands and my teeth around a great Navajo taco tomorrow night at Tuba City. We'll see you again real soon, everybody. God bless you. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you on the next broadcast of Northland Basketball. Good night from Blue Ridge.